Good evening, lovely ladies and listeners. Welcome to another episode of Wamen. I think this is a panel we've not actually had together before, so I think this is going to be a fun one. So welcome to Salmiaki. Thank you for joining us again.
I'm dealing with some fussing here. What was? Hello.
Good evening. Call Shield Maiden. Welcome back.
Thank you for
Hello,
having
and
me
I
again.
must.
Oh.
Yeah, I must congratulate you on your intro music. It's very jaunty, and it does put me in a good mood.
Thank you. I was going for that. I was going for the gentle but nice and happy. We like to have a bit of fun here on Wamen. Tilting Turtle, lovely to see you again.
It's really nice to see you again too. Thanks for having me on. As a matter of not vanity, I'm sorry I'm showing my face. My avatar seems to be missing, so I thought my face would be better than nothing. So here I am.
We always love to see your face. No, I do sometimes have my camera on, but this evening it was going to be a terrible idea because it's been a very long day at work, and yeah, I've got the messy bun and big jumper combo going on, so it's probably not the best idea. I don't want to give people nightmares. This evening, of course, we are reviewing the Met Gala, which has become a bit of a tradition for Wamen Hour. We've done it for the past 3 years, maybe 4 years now. How long have we been doing this? Quite a while. We do it every year, and it always sneaks up on us. We are never prepared for the Met Gala. It just appears, and then we panic, and then we do a stream. That just seems to be the way we do things. So in true Wamen Hour style, we are gonna go through every, if not every, nearly every Met Gala outfit. Is that the right word? Outfit. I'm gonna say outfit.
Can they be described like that? They seem very dramatic.
Yeah, and give our opinions. Now there are a lot to cover. There are a lot of outfits to cover, and we almost never get through them all because some obviously need a bit more time than others. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And in true style, we are just going straight to Vogue because Vogue cover everything. They get everything covered very, very easily. So without further ado, let's start scrolling and let's start getting concerned for these. I am just screen sharing, so I do apologize if random notifications come up. I think I've closed my emails. I'll soon find out if one of my emails pops up. Right, so this year's Met Gala, if anybody doesn't know, it was the Garden of Time was the theme this year for the Met Gala. With that in mind, I will instantly say a lot of these outfits do not resonate the Garden of Time to me. So the first one we have on the block is J-Lo. Bit of J-Lo. Instant opinion, ladies. Go. Say exactly what you're thinking about these outfits.
I mean, what does it have to do with the Garden of Time? That's
just no. It's
too see-through.
It looks more like wave surf splashing up against your body and stuck, right?
I mean, it does look a bit like coral, maybe. If that's what we're going for, it looks a bit like coral. But to me, it also looks like somebody's got a hot glue gun and covered it in glitter.
Do you know the explosive placard for like an explosive hazard? It looks like that radiating out from her crotch.
Oh dear. Here, right here. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. Right, moving swiftly on.
Well, she needs to pretend she has some element of decency, doesn't she?
Okay, this one. So Zendaya. This one, instant Hunger Games vibes. Dark makeup. You can tell she's going to be giving so much to the tributes. She's donating all sorts to them. Those parachutes coming down in their droves. What is this makeup? It's so dark and depressing. Gardener time.
I agree.
No.
However, I like the color combination though.
The
You know,
the
that-
dark green and the dark blue. Yeah.
I think that goes together very nicely. But you're right about the Hunger Games with the birds and too much flair, I think, to it. And her pose kind of looks jaunty. Her face, yeah, it's frightening. She looks
It is
scary.
frightening.
But the colors, I actually really, the colors are pleasing to me. That's the one good thing I have to say about it.
My mother used to say blue and green should never be seen except inside the washing machine. And that's what it reminds me of.
That's a bit harsh. I mean, green is my
I
favorite
like
color.
them together, but I guess my mother didn't.
Is this a yay or a nay?
Is it, I'm looking at the hem at the very bottom, and is it an unfinished hem?
I think it is. I think it is a raw hem.
It looks
Yeah.
that way, yeah.
That's just laziness.
It's designer, darling. It's designer. Okay, who have we got here? Sienna Miller. It's bad I have to scroll down to all these names. You can tell I'm not very versed in my celebrities. Sienna Miller stole my net curtains.
Yeah.
What?
That's it.
I hate it.
That's like
I
a
hate it.
maternity outfit, isn't it?
Yeah, there's no shape to it. It really
It's
is
not-
really like it's a curtain that's cinched up at the neck. That's all I see.
Yeah. The only cinching is around the neck. There is. I can't stand this. I think we just scroll straight past this, and it's definitely a no. It's just net curtains that she's cut a hole in for her head. Okay, straight down. We've got Gigi Hadid.
Would it be
Now,
improved by a belt, or is it just hopeless?
It's hopeless. It's just hopeless. Okay, Gigi
Okay.
Hadid's dress. I don't hate it. Comments?
How does she walk, though? How does she walk?
I feel like she would walk like Ursula from The Little Mermaid.
The flowers and the rose around her hips kind of look like it's put on by like icing on a cake. So it kind of reminds me of like a wedding cake with decorations on it. The shape is flattering though, and I do like how the ruffles are outlined by black. But otherwise, it kind of looks like a wedding cake to me.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing I do notice, especially with this particular image of the dress, is that she does coordinate with the white sort of cream roses around the staircase. So for those who don't watch the Met Gala or haven't watched the Met Gala before, it's basically a giant staircase, and they showcase all of the best designers, etc. Do you guys know the price of a ticket for the Met Gala? It's disgusting.
$75,000, I think.
$75,000 for one ticket to the Met Gala. It's
That's
an
ridiculous.
obscene amount of money. Obscene amount of money. So when I think of the Met Gala, I think, right, you're paying a silly amount of money for these tickets. Some of them, granted, do get invited by designers, etc., to showcase their pieces. But I want to see something spectacular. You know, this is the place to show off your couture. This is the place to show off your fashion. I want to see it. Every time the Met Gala comes around, I get annoyed because I'm like, right, there may be one or two good dresses, and the majority of what is that? What are you doing? Why are you wearing that? This is why it's so fun to review, because we do just get to grill a lot of these. We just get
They
to
don't live up to expectations.
Exactly, they don't live up to expectations. And
They could at least finish the hem.
yeah, don't leave a raw hem. That's not a fashion statement. That is just a fraying disaster waiting to happen. Okay, we're going to move swiftly on again.
I think like this dress is closer to the theme about gardens than the ones we've seen so far.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think that's just because of the flowers, to be honest. I mean, if it's got any floral theme, I'll be like, yeah, okay, that's kind of related to a garden through time.
It's in with the theme. Yeah.
Who have we got next? We have got Sarah Jessica Parker. What is this shape? What is this? She looks like one of those like dinner bells.
No.
Please no. I don't like the shape. It's
What's
horrendous.
going on with the necklace?
You can
I-
see
oh,
the
dear.
cage under her skirt, right?
Yes. Yeah, you
It's
can.
gross.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
hoops are there. You can see the hoops.
Yeah. I don't know if that was I'm assuming that was
Is
a
she
design
supposed
choice.
to be a member of the royal family or something?
The ankles are showing. It's too much. So this dress was designed by Richard Quinn. It's very structured. I'll give her that. It's very structured. But again, this is not comfortable. This is the hat she's wearing just looks like
look
she's
at
going to
the
Ascot.
hat. Like, whoa.
It's,
Yeah, that does give royal family vibe, not so much Met Gala vibe, and it gives her no shape. It's not flattering at all. And you're right, she
No.
looks more like a belle. Pick her up and like ring her, but
yeah.
no, there's no movement to it. No flow. Maybe the pearls, the overextended pearls, are probably making up for that, but I think that's just kind of old lady tacky.
See,
I don't like
the length of this pearl necklace terrifies me because I feel like if she stepped up too
She's gonna
high,
get caught.
she's just going to end up. Yeah, she's going to end
I
up
think
standing on that. She's going to
Her
strangle.
saving grace
She'll
is that
step on
she
that.
can't move her legs that far.
That's
How do you
true.
walk in that?
You waddle, gentle
Yeah.
waddle,
Do you think?
feet close together.
Do you think her shoes are wrong because it's like lacing but they're sheer, and I don't like boots that are lacing but they're sheer. So like she's got stockings on with lacing on the front of them.
Yeah. I think, and it looks like the lacing goes over the top of the actual shoe itself. So it looks like she's put the lace sort of stockings or tights or whatever they are over the top of a nude shoe, which is bugging me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
It's overkill.
not a good
It is
look.
overkill. Okay, moving swiftly on to what the hell is this? This is a Stella McCartney dress,
Just snow on
FKH
everywhere.
wigs. Oh dear, this is just a ball of yarn that someone threw down the stairs, and some rhinestones.
I imagine there's some cats clung to it in the back. Yeah, it's very distasteful. Absolutely.
It's a
So
garden
how
through
does this
time.
have
What
anything
is-
to do with gardening?
It
Yeah.
doesn't. It doesn't. I hate it. I think we should just move on
I
from
mean,
this.
if your
because-
coat was green, at least that would be something relevant. But
Yeah. Again, I mean, what is it with the trip hazards this year? Those heels with that coat. No. You put a heel in that, you are going face first, honey. Broken ankles everywhere. Okay, moving swiftly on again. Greta Lee. This is a bit more gardenish, a garden through time.
yeah, it's got the flowers.
It looks almost like Blossom.
Her
There's a bit of
face has
structure in
privacy
there.
panel.
Yeah, her face has a privacy panel. When she's had enough of people, she can just, duck her head into this scoop. I mean, that it also just looks like a bucket to catch all her food in, to be fair.
I don't
Which
I
is-
don't like how everyone so far is so uncovered and naked and see through. Like that's a bit
Yeah, that
disturbing.
does seem to be a running trend at the Met Gala, especially this year. I feel like if you give them a title like A Garden Through Time, they're just going to take that and go, oh, well, a garden is natural and being naked is natural. It's like, no. please cover up.
But it's
I
so
don't
odd.
want
Like
to-
she has such structure and boning to keep the top of her dress 5 meters from her face like that, but then the bottom is just no structure at all and see through, and it just
There's
a bit
there's a little bit of flow there, but the bit that annoys me most is this armhole, because it is halfway
she
down.
can't lift her
arm.
arms, can she?
She cannot lift her arms. She's got little T-Rex hands going on. She physically cannot. Like, she's just gonna walk like that all the time. Little T-Rex hands. It's horrendous. I know I'm zooming through these, but I don't know if anybody's watching the counter at the bottom. We have 138 dresses.
Yeah, 130
Or outfits to get through. So there's quite a few. Here we have Madam Kim Kardashian. I mean, I hate her face as it is anyway. But what is this? What is this? It looks like flowers and leaves. They're silver, sort of pieces. It's not quite a mesh. Very structured around the waistline, very Kim K. And then she's just shoved on a woolen cardigan over the top. Comments on this one, ladies?
Her hair is terrible. Nothing, dark roots. There could have been some saving grace if her hair kind of matched the formality of her outfit and the situation, but it looks like she didn't care. She just threw on her outfit without doing her hair and just left. That to me is like, if you cover her outfit from her arms up, it looks like a casual, a casual outfit, but it just doesn't mix.
Yeah. As soon as you put the
It kind
shine
of makes her
on
look like a lower class wannabe in an upper class posh.
I mean, isn't she that anyway?
Yeah.
Well, yes, she's famous because of her inappropriate images. So.
Yes, she's famous because of her mother. Her mother posted her all over the internet, and now we can't get rid of her.
At least she's not violating Marilyn Monroe's dress this year.
Yes, that was a crime. That really annoyed me. And she broke it as well, which, yeah, they should have just said no. And unfortunately, they didn't. But I mean, if you cut off the top half, if you forget it's her, the bottom of this dress, I don't hate it because you have got the sort of garden theme going on. So it to me looks like a metallic sort of lace. So you've got various different leaves on here, few flowers, blossoms, etc. So it does match with the theme. But the top half is just, if we can just get rid of this bit, just get rid of the whole top half.
Metallic lace up to body armor, up to casual. I don't give a crap.
Yeah, there's too much. Just, and what is this little chain thing? What is that? Again, trip hazard. This is just going to catch on everything. Why have we just put a random chain on her hip? I don't get it. I don't get it. Okay.
I know if you're going to goth and heavy metal fashion, having that chain on the belt is a thing.
It was in the 2000s, yes. Not now. Not now. So now we have Taylor Russell. Now, I don't hate this. I'm not going to lie. I quite like this. And I can't remember which designer it was. I'm going to have to look it up. But a designer did this. So this top half, sort of this body plate.
What's it made of?
I think it's supposed to be wood, although I'm not going to say it is wood. It doesn't say, which is very annoying. I'm going to have to Google this, but it has like a veneer look, very rigid, but I'm going to have to search it at some point and put it on my Twitter or something. But there was a designer who did this a few years ago, and it was a wooden sort of corset, and it was actually made of wood. But it was so well made and sort of structured that it fit perfectly around the model's body. So she was able to move, it became like it was part of the model. So if you get this look right, it can be stunning. But the only bit that really annoys me is it's not seamless. It sits on top of this sort of draped stark white skirt. And her bangs are driving me insane. Who let her go out like that? Why? Just if you're gonna have bangs, at least make them straight. Or if you're not gonna have bangs, then decide between the two. Is it? Isn't it? Do something with your hair, please.
Is she trying to look Grecian or Roman with the skirt part?
Yeah. It does have a sort of
the drapes of it.
Yeah, sort of the silhouette is very sort of Greek goddess / Roman-esque. I would say.
It is neat that the top is so rigid, and for the bottom they use this really soft, really flowing material. I'm wondering if the wood color tone was meant to match her skin tone, to make her look like she was made of wood. I don't know. I don't know if that was deliberate. But it's an interesting effect.
Yeah, I mean, I would say it was deliberate. I wouldn't say it was just a coincidence that they are very closely matched. But again, a garden through time. I quite like this one as a concept. You've got the floral pattern on there. You've got the bodice that's either it is made of wood or at least it's trying to look like it is. With a very contrasting, stark white, flowy skirt. I mean, I don't hate it. It's one of the better ones if she sorts out her fringe. No, we're not trying to be nice here, ladies. Just say anything you want to say. You're not going to get us cancelled. Well, I warned you on beforehand what not to say. So, okay, we have Dua Lipa in Marc Jacobs.
No.
What is happening?
It's inappropriate. Like, look at their body. Her body. What do you call that? A body piece? It's like she's wearing underwear in public.
Yeah, her underwear is showing. Yeah, she's got spider webs on one leg and like flowers on the other. It's a little too Lydia from Beetlejuice for me.
Yeah, I mean, even Lydia from Beetlejuice is more covered up than this.
Yeah.
Yeah. It to me just looks like she's taken, or Marc Jacobs has taken various different types of like scarves, black mesh or lace scarves, and just put them all together because each bit of fabric is mismatched. I mean, you've got polka dots on her arms and on her hands, then you've got sort of a cobweb vibe going on over here. This is sheer, and then you've got a couple of flowers, and then the train on the dress is a mismatch of all of them. I feel like this. Yeah, I feel like it would work as a mismatch if it was all connected, but there's gaps. You've randomly put her in some white underwear underneath all of this, and it's not the flattering kind of white underwear. For anyone who's just listening and not watching this, it is not a flattering kind of white underwear. It just looks like.
Would it be improved if her skirt looks like it's tied around her waist? If that was put up on her actual waist, would that make it look a little bit better? Because it's right now it's really odd having it so low down on her hips.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even on her hips, is it? It's on the top of her thighs. It is just on her legs, which, again, how is that? What is it attached to? I'm not sure I want to know, to be honest.
How does it stay on when she moves? That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Wait, so is she wearing stockings? Because it just occurred to me, if she's wearing stockings, like, obviously they must be extra weird ones or is she not wearing stockings?
I don't think
stockings
she
have
is.
to come up.
I think it is just tied.
Just a skirt looking like that.
Her hair is a mess
It doesn't make sense. Yeah, her hair is a mess too. It looks like she just woke up and hasn't washed it for 3 days. And some random black feathers. We're just gonna chuck that on there because apparently we didn't need any more mismatch on this outfit. Okay, so this is definitely a no. Sorry, Marc Jacobs. Oh dear, Cardi B. Good old Cardi B to show up like a black cloud. What the hell is this?
A chimney that hasn't been cleaned.
She's trying to make up for her
personality.
Yeah, this is a chimney when you drop something down it and you just get that plume of coal dust down the bottom. That is exactly what's happened here. Yeah, exactly that. With that perfect noise. I mean, what is that her hair or is that a headpiece? Either way, it looks like a cotton bud or a Q-tip.
Yep.
Just
other than her excessive skirt, does this dress have anything to it?
No.
It's like they just added a massive train because there's nothing going for it.
I mean, I don't even think it's a train. I think it goes all the way around the bottom of the dress.
But
so again, you can't
surely
walk in it.
If it did, she couldn't walk.
You'd be amazed at the random Met Gala things they do. I mean, when you see the videos of them getting out of the car, a lot of them have teams of people. I mean, I can guarantee a lot of these men in the back with the black suits on, all dressed the same, will be her team. So they will pick up the dress, put her in place on the staircase or at the bottom of the stairs, or in this case, I think it's at the top of the stairs before they go through the arch to the dining room. And they sort of fluff the dress out or position it, or make sure everything's in place for this photo, for these images, for this creativity, as it's apparently known, to be shown off. It's not meant to be practical, but I would say we as women are like, you need to be able to walk in this. This is ridiculous.
Then they take the broom and shovel and clean her up and move her on.
Sweep her along. Yeah, just horrendous. Okay, we've got Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban in Balenciaga. Very, very classy, I think. Very classy.
Yeah, but where's the garden? Where's the
garden? There's no garden.
Yeah.
I'm getting Cruella de Vil vibes here.
Yeah. It's part Oreo, part pregnant with a giant raven.
It kind of reminds me of like a Wish knockoff of the 1947 New Look.
Yeah, and that raven is shedding. There are feathers all over the floor.
It's a dress all over.
It's molting season, spring. You know how it is.
I mean, they could have at least steamed the white bit, because it's fine until sort of where her hand rests, and then the bottom half, it just looks like it's been scrunched into a ball before they stepped onto the.
She stuffed into the car, wasn't she?
Yeah, but there are ways and means around this.
Can I just ask though, like these women, there's such many millions of hours put into these dresses. Why do these women just have the hair that you and I wear on a casual weekend? Like, why is there no effort in their hair?
Yeah, it's almost like they're trying to we went from Zendaya's look earlier with having the full makeup and full hairpiece to Nicole Kidman just having her hair down. And the way I would see this is that they want all the attention to be on the outfit. But the way I would say they should do it is the outfit also includes your hair. It also includes your shoes. It also includes the accessories. The outfit is the whole piece. It's the whole image. It's not just the piece of clothing. You have to have the pieces to go with it. That's the whole point of the styling. Pretty boring, to be fair. Pretty boring. Let's move on, because that's just boring. I need some more chaos. Lily James in Erdem. It's cute.
It's certainly understated compared to the other dresses.
It is. But I think some of those are nicer, I would say. I mean, this has got the black. I would say it looks sort of like closed tulips. All over the dress, which it works. The shape's very flattering.
But it's like they had this dress and then they just got some tulips and whacked them on and shoved it on her, and it was like, go to the event. It's like, it doesn't look really personalized. It's just like the ordinary dresses and tulips.
For someone who did fashion design and styling, I have more respect for this dress than I do for Cardi B's. Because this one, I know there is a lot of structure in the top of that. A lot of measurements had to go into that. You've got the pleats in the waistline. The tulips are pretty seamless. You can't see how they're attached on, which is a big thing. If they just look like they've just been smacked on and you can see bits falling off, or you can see the stitches, etc., or like some of these Met Gala dresses, they quite literally look like they've just been hot glued on. They've just got a hot glue gun and go, oh yeah, that'll do. We'll stick that there. I have more respect for this.
The tulips are made of?
Sorry?
Oh, what do you think the tulips are made of? Like, I wondered if they were beaded, but
I think the top half of the tulips are beaded. I can't zoom in, which is a bit annoying.
Like, they look really 3D, don't they?
Okay. They're definitely 3D. There looks like there is a little bit of sparkle in sort of the top flower portion of the tulip. So I think there is some beading on there. But they've been either appliqued on or some way, shape, or form stitched on. You can't see her shoes either, which is there's something sneaking in the back here. I don't know if that's her sandal or a shoe or something. But again, I feel like with Lily James, she always has the same sort of makeup, the same sort of hair, very much her. She's not gone out of the box, but it's elegant.
I agree, and I would have liked to see the bow in the back. I can sort of see a hint of it.
Yes, yeah. So that's where this train of fabric is coming from. There is a bow attached to the base of her back. We're agreeing with this one. It's quite nice. It's quite nice. Okay, Sydney Sweeney in Miu Miu. Now, this just like, to me, all I see is wannabe prom queen. We've jumped back to college, and she just wants to be in a high school prom again. What opinions do we have, ladies?
Yeah, it is low key, but for me, it's like, okay, this does yell garden at me. Though I agree, it's very much ordinary for such a fancy event.
It is ordinary, but I would like to point out that her hair matches the outfit.
Yeah.
So at least we've got something going on there. It's not just hanging there. It's not just doing nothing. At least they've made the effort to match the gloves and some of the embroidery on the dress to the color of her hair.
Am I overthinking this? Because like the shoulders on her dress are asymmetrical. And I feel like having the gloves on it kind of takes away from that or mutes it a bit. Or
I think the shoulders are adjustable. Looking at the other one, it looks like it's been ruffled. So, and because if on the bottom of the shoulder that's up, it's slightly thinner. So the way I'm seeing this, and you can see the line of sort of where the embroidery goes across on the shoulder that's down compared to the one that's up, I would say you can actually pull that shoulder up to make it match and vice versa. But for this particular shoot, for this particular photo, they've decided to show both so that you can show that you can have it up or down. Because at the end of the day, you've only got one shot showing what your gown can do. Can we just point out this guy in the background? What is he doing? What?
Is that...
He's just got his hands out like, everybody stop. What is
my
happening?
first thought was, is that Neil deGrasse Tyson talking about the universe?
It's got the hands out. Okay, who have we got next? We have Uma Thurman in Tory Burch.
I think
she was
that's
Poison
silk.
Ivy. Why is she wearing gray? I expected to look more like Poison Ivy for this event.
Yeah, it's a weird color. It's a weird color. I don't hate it. It does look like a sort of satin though. So I would say when it's moving, it would slightly change. And I don't know if you can see, but there are like little butterflies sort of gently embroidered into the base of the gown. Although the one on the front does just look like it's being caught on something, like her cat has climbed up the dress and just caught a piece of fabric. That's all I can see on that bit.
Is it just me? Is it just me, or is the kind of the structure, the silhouette, is it looking a bit historical at all?
It is. It is. It's looking very. Yeah,
like a 1700s chemise.
Yeah, it wouldn't look out of place if you put a penny on that. And go off and bake some bread.
With the exception of shoulder straps, because they're a bit dramatic.
They are, yeah. They would get on my nerves. That just looks like a bunch of feathers they've wired together. That would
imagine
really
if they just gently touch.
Yeah, just
would like to be irritating because just gently feathers touching.
I'd want to tear them off.
Touching
just get rid of them.
Can you imagine the sound?
Yes, that.
But again, she's got no makeup on. Well, she probably has, but it's nothing to say that her hair or makeup
The no
matches the outfit.
makeup look.
Yeah, there is no addition to this. It's quite plain compared to the others. Okay, who have we got next? Naomi Campbell in Burberry. This,
Wearing bluegrass.
yeah, this is very, dare I say, 2000s.
I don't see the garden.
No, there is no garden through the ages here. I don't see it at. And again, with the hair down. Let's just do nothing with the hair this year. Let's just do absolutely nothing with it.
Maybe they all got a memo or something, you know.
Do
their
nothing
hair.
with your hair.
Yeah, this is a dress style that I've seen so many times. It doesn't wow anymore. Like my eyes just kind of gloss over it.
Exactly.
It's so familiar.
I will say the color scheme so far has been very similar. It's been these sort of light metallic blues, grays, black, and white. That's it. That's the 4 colors I've seen so far. I've not been wowed by anything. I need some wow. Come on, Met Gala, show me. Okay, that'll do it.
Oh my God,
So we've got Miss Emily.
Wait,
in
wasn't that woman in the news a while ago?
Probably.
What did she do? I'm sure there was drama about her.
It wouldn't surprise me if there was. I mean, she's giving a bit of drama here. I'm just going to scroll to there just so I don't
that
get
outfit is
cancelled.
just no. That outfit is just completely and utterly no.
It's just like J-Lo's dress.
This isn't an outfit. This is a beach cover that you wear over a swimsuit. But the difference is she doesn't have a swimsuit on.
Those heels are going to get caught in the bottom, and it's just going to get even worse.
Yeah, it's all going to go wrong. It's all going to go wrong. Again,
It's all
with
downhill from here.
the 90s hair, with the little spiky pigtails going on. I don't know what she was trying to do here. The fact that there is a giant flower over a certain area. Is that what we're going for? Do you think that's what Versace is trying to do here?
It reminds me too much of J-Lo's dress that we just saw.
Yeah, very similar. But I would say this one is a bit more revealing than J-Lo's.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh dear. Okay, we've got Kylie Jenner in Oscar de la Renta. Boring. So boring.
I mean, it has some vintage vibes that I don't mind. But yes, there's nothing creative and there's nothing garden.
All I see here is Kylie just trying to make herself look like a skeleton. She's got the knees slightly bent. She's pulling her legs in together, so they are ever so slightly crossed. If you've noticed, but the way she's got her shoulders as well, she's pulling her shoulder bones in. So she's trying to tense to the point of she's showing off all of her collarbones, and I'm like, that's not attractive. No, not. And again, where's garden? Where is the garden?
No garden.
I'm a gardener. I want to see some gardening.
Just missing a veil.
Kaya Gerber in Prada. She just descaled a fish.
Fish. Bleach fish. Yeah,
a witch fish. White bait. She does just look like she's covered in fish scales. The shape is boring. There is no shape. It's just.
Can I see her hair again?
The hair is quite nice, but the hair again looks very 90s, very, Rachel Green.
Yeah, it does. You're right.
Very Rachel Green hair, but I don't hate it. I will never hate Rachel Green hair. Nice blowout. It's quite nice.
I do like her jewelry though.
But yeah, very delicate. But the dead fish vibes, not liking that. We have another one. Kendall Jenner in Givenchy. Okay. At least she's more covered than the other Kardashians.
Yep.
But okay, I'm gonna say one thing here, and it's Game of Thrones. That's all I see. This mid area, just Game of Thrones. Like
Looks
if
like
you
she's
told
wearing
me
a
she,
vest.
yeah, if you told me she was a Targaryen and wants to go and ride dragons, I would probably believe you. But that's not in a good way. Okay, not in a good way. Again, garden. Where is the garden through time? Is she just trying to be a stick?
Well, she's got the color down.
Again with the hair. The hair is just down. I think she's got a couple of clips in the top. That's it. Very boring. Very boring.
Why
Moving
are so many of these
swiftly
people
on.
wearing black? Because if you think of a garden, surely you think of
Yeah.
like brown and more gentle colors.
Colors and yeah. So when I first heard the garden through time, my mind instantly went to the seasons, because through time it's the seasons change, and there is so much you can do with that from my perspective anyway. But these really annoy me. We're only on number 20, so let's go. Let's go. Okay, right. We have got Lana Del Rey and Alexander McQueen. Now, Alexander McQueen never fails to impress me. I am a fan of Alexander McQueen. I have to admit, I have been to one of his shows, and it was bloody brilliant. This says to me, Garden Through Time. You know, you've got the vines, you've got the way they've put her headpiece in. She's even just down to the accessory. She's holding what I believe to be a rose. What are your opinions on this, ladies?
Kind of corpse bridey to me.
Yeah, but I quite like that.
Okay.
I don't hate that.
It's
Any
good
other
because
comments?
it's garden and dramatic. Like if all the
Yeah.
dresses were in this level of daring, then it would be very interesting, you know.
Yeah, I think it's also very Lana Del Rey. You know, even though it's Lana Del Rey, but it's also Alexander McQueen. You can tell it's Alexander McQueen, but it suits her. It's very much her style. This I'd say this is one of the favorites so far. Lana Del Rey is up there for favorites. Who have we got next? Oh yes, we have got Gwendolyn Christie. This is mental.
Put your helmet back on, Brienne.
Garden, but it's good how dramatic it is, though.
It's a vampire.
Yes, it is. It is giving Morticia's worrying sister. One thing I'm going to point out, and you're all going to hate me for it, is the shoes are a mustard yellow against a sort of crimson red gown and a black cape, and they gave her mustard yellow shoes. Why? Why would you?
Colored.
Not a fan. Not a fan of the shoes.
Ketchup and mustard with a black bun. I don't know. Yeah, it's
Do you
very
think
mismatched.
It fits in with the theme?
It's her hair is just giving cloud. They've backcombed it so much that I feel sorry for her when she gets home. It's not going to go well. Is it velvet? I think the main dress is. It looks velvet anyway.
Looks that way.
But it has got structure. It has got some structure around the bodice, which is nice. So again, don't hate it. But where's the Garden Through Time? Don't see it. Don't see it.
Gonna split. Thank you for having me. Gotta pick up my kid.
No worries. Thank you for joining us.
Of course. Bye.
Good night. Okay, we have Penelope Cruz in Chanel. Timeless look, very nice. But again,
no garden.
Not much of a wow factor. She just looks like she's going to a ball, not the Met Gala.
So,
Any comments?
because this is the thing I wonder, like, she's got the layers of gathers for the skirt. Like, I don't know if I like the look of it for a train when it's like that.
Yeah. The bottom half of the skirt looks like they've just added an extra layer, but because it's slightly higher than the base layer of the gown, it something doesn't sit right with me, because it just goes round to the back, and it's just really bugging me. And from first-hand experience, without saying too much, because obviously Alex has not seen my gown yet, but my wedding dress obviously has more than one layer, and I had to say to the seamstress that the top layer was hanging. It was not as dramatic as this, but I noticed it when I sort of stepped forward, that the top layer was ever so slightly higher than the layer underneath, and it really annoyed me. It was only maybe about an inch, but I noticed it.
Yeah, it has to match.
And this is exactly what I'm on about. If it's there, you can see it. I mean, I don't think anybody's gonna be staring at the hem of my dress, but I will know.
Yeah,
I will know.
And with this one, it looks okay at the back, but not at the front for some reason.
Yes,
it's just kind of a meh, not a Met Gala. Like last year was so ridiculous. It's just kind of boring in comparison.
it is. I mean, there's definitely. I think we're going to come across some ridiculous ones, but yeah, so far it's been very mediocre. And even though it's garden through time, as I said earlier, there is so much you can do with that topic, and I don't feel like so far, apart from Alexander McQueen, the designers have not embraced that topic.
Every second dress is black. I don't get that.
Yeah, I don't know. A garden through time, it shouldn't be so like the way I'm just seeing it is when they say garden through time, they've just jumped through the everything's died.
They've decided it's Victorian mourning.
Yes. Yeah, very much. Very much. Okay, moving on. What is this? We've got Jenny Kim. No. This would have been really nice if they kept the top and just extended it all the way down. Because the top shape of this, the way the fabric is following the flow of her body is nice. But why then have we decided to cut out the middle and then basically give her a mini skirt? Not a fan.
Yeah, it's
not
very
a fan.
odd. It's got weird little string of pearls around her midriff as well.
Yeah, it's I don't see it. I'm not a fan of this. Pointless, boring.
He does have the nicest shoes so far, though.
They're elegant shoes. I'll give her that. But then a lot of the shoes we haven't actually been able to see.
Ready?
Too many sandal-like shoes. But I kind of like her.
Yeah, again, your shoes should be part of the outfit. Oh dear. Okay, we have got...
Yes, no.
Is that Davine Joy? Randolph?
Is it trying to be like Lord of the Rings?
Again, I just see Ursula.
Or Game of Thrones?
No, if I take the top half out, tell me you do not see Ursula from The Little Mermaid.
It's almost denim.
Yeah.
He's almost wearing a denim dress.
Oh boy.
Oh dear. This is not a flattering shape on her at all. If you're going to put curves on curves, and that's being polite, make sure the curves are going in the right direction. The way they've put the curves on the bodice of this dress makes her look bigger, and she's not a small woman.
You could balance a teacup on the front.
No. Oh, that famous image. Yes, you can. Let's scroll.
I do wonder how much her dress weighs, though.
Probably the same amount as her. Shakira in Carolina Herrera.
It's silly. This is silly. Come on. Look, her
Yeah.
sleeves has got as much fabric as the rest of
Those
the
sleeves
dress.
aren't even attached. Are they? I would just say they were massive bracelets or cuffs. Just
Massive fabric bracelets.
massive fabric bracelets. What?
And again,
Shakira,
no garden relation,
garden.
except she looks like a peony, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose you could go down that road of that she could look like a flower. She could be saying that she is the flower. But yeah, but this again, this is very Shakira. This is very Shakira. Who have we got next? We have got Serena Williams.
A woman wrapped in cling film.
That looks like one of those survival blankets. They're the ones that if you on like the A&E survival blankets
you know,
they give you.
Stuff you cook with.
Yeah, tinfoil. Or we call it tinfoil.
Aluminium foil.
Tinfoil.
Yeah.
Gold leaf. Actually, the Voyager, or you know, the spacecrafts with their kind of gold foil on them.
Yeah.
It'd be well for a space theme, but not the garden.
Yeah, absolutely. Where is the garden? She's got the theme completely wrong here. Well,
Other
she
than
hasn't.
flowers in her
Balenciaga
hair.
has.
Actually, when they had the Gilded Age one,
Yes.
she might fit in.
Yeah, definitely. Let's just get past that. Oh dear me. Oh, we've got one of the men. Bad Bunny.
We have a
One
man.
ridiculous name.
Who on earth is that?
This annoys me massively.
No, he just looks like his coat hasn't even been done tailored yet.
Yeah.
Are
So
those marine pants?
For some unknown reason,
the stripes are on the wrong side.
The stripes are on the wrong side. The designer has made the decision to leave the tailoring lines in. So, apart from on the sleeves, he's not put them on the sleeves. This just looks like an unfinished jacket. They have actually left this. That is a stitch. So that's not just drawn on. I think that is actually thread.
Yeah.
That is actually thread. That is a tack stitch. They've put a tacking stitch all the way up. I hate this. And what on earth has he got on his head?
I feel like I don't know what age it is, but some kind of like eccentric painter might wear a hat like that.
Yeah, but all I see with these tiny little glasses here, they just remind me of the 3 blind mice in Shrek.
Well, he was too blind to take tailoring stitches out, so
that must be it. That must be it.
Yeah, he didn't notice.
Okay, bit of class. We've got Elsa and Chris in Tom Ford. Again, I don't really see the garden theme, but they look very elegant. They do match each other.
Are they a couple?
Now you're asking. Are
I
they
know
a couple?
Chris Hemsworth is married with kids. I'm guessing this is his wife, perhaps.
I have no idea. I'm not gonna lie. I don't follow Chris Hemsworth very closely. But I feel like Chris Hemsworth is one of those men who would look good in almost anything. Let's be fair.
But I just don't like when like he's got a shirt and a vest and a suit jacket, but then his shirt is all the way open. Like, I feel if you want to have the open shirt look, you shouldn't really be wearing a vest at the same time.
I mean, I agree to disagree, because he's only undone the buttons
because he's like
down
well
to
over
the
6
top
foot and handsome and long.
Yeah. He gets away with it, let's be fair. But the buttons are only undone down to the top of the waistcoat. So the line of the shirt does match up with the line of the waistcoat.
Yeah.
So I'll give him that. Elsa's dress it's pretty, it's elegant. She's completely covered, and she still looks beautiful.
It's a relief.
It is a relief. It's relief to see less skin.
And she has her hair in an actual hairstyle style.
Yes, it goes with the outfit. It complements the style. Very nice.
Yeah.
Very graceful. Still don't see the garden theme going on there. Oh, this ridiculous thing. Okay, Tyler in Balmain. Now, I know a little bit about this dress. I don't know if anyone, either of you or anyone in the comments or anyone watching this later on, has seen the famous video from this. But she actually had to be lifted onto the stairs because she cannot bend in this. So this particular piece, the top half, because it is actually two pieces, so it is quite seamlessly added together. But the longer piece of material, I would say, the whole thing is covered in sand, so incredibly uncomfortable. But the bottom half can actually be removed to reveal a shorter version of the dress, which is sort of mid-thigh length. So everything is still covered. But the very top, so the bodice is molded to her. So a bit like the wooden bodice we saw earlier. But this one is molded so much to a point where she cannot move her hips because it's been molded further down the body. It's rigid. It is a solid piece. How they got her into this, I don't know. I just saw how it was made, and I was mesmerized, but at the same time, I was like, why would you do that?
I feel like you got to take a cast saw to cut her out of it at the end of it.
Yes, yeah, there was a cast was made for this garment. I do find it quite interesting though, I have to admit, because it does look like flowing sand. It is very cleverly done. I will give them that. Any comments on this one, or do we think it's ridiculous and should we keep scrolling?
It's just, come on, it's inappropriate. Like, look how graphic the top
You
is.
think this one's inappropriate?
Well, we have seen like 100 more. Yes.
We have seen some actual body parts, and this is the one that's not showing too much.
But it's kind of like pretending to be decent, but somehow it's so indecent.
Yeah, I think it's because it is quite literally a body cast. So you see everything. Okay, oh dear. We have, I don't know who half of these people are. I'm just going to say Chloe, because I don't know who Chloe is. Someone clearly went into Versailles, stole the curtains, ripped them up, and turned them into this monstrosity. Comments?
I kind of like how there's seemingly more effort put into this than so many others, but at the same time, no, this dress just isn't. Style is not a word I would associate with.
No, it does look like somebody's taken a pair of scissors and a cheese grater, and
They're
just
trying to rip the bodice open to reveal the corset underneath.
Yeah, I don't mind that too much. I would say the bit that's bugging me most is this bottom half.
Oh, why?
It should touch the floor. Maybe that's what's wrong with it.
She's also wearing fishnet shoes.
Don't they pull their stockings over the shoes for that effect?
Not necessarily. They can do, but in this case, that is the actual shoe. It looks like a clown sneezed on her feet. And then everything that came out sideways is what's happening here with the random frills.
Why do they choose black shoes when the dress is such soft colours?
Yeah, there's a lot of pastels, and they went with black. Again with the black. Why are we doing that? Speaking of
he's more
black dresses, Ashley Graham. Dear. Okay.
Other than two flowers, this woman is not wearing anything that's garden themed.
No. It's basically been spray painted onto her.
With a random drape around the arms.
and her little fringe coif there. The hairstyle. Just
Yeah.
it looks like a comb.
It does. It does look like they've carved out teeth in her bangs.
Teeth hanging down the forehead.
Swiftly moving on. Okay, we're getting to more interesting ones. We've got Amanda Seyfried in Prada. This is more of
Hey,
the
you've
garden.
garden. She's done her hair.
But it's a bit
Let's
more
give her
striking,
100 points out of desperation.
bit more memorable. We've got the flowers, we've got the structure, we've got the hair, we've got quite a lot out of this one. But
Her
it's not.
hips a bit weird. What's wrong
Her
with the
hips are a little bit wide. This bit of structure here, coming off her hip, that's not her natural hip. That is added on.
That's my problem with it, because unless you go full like what they did in Paris back in the day, panniers, I think they called them. Like, unless you go full on panniers and unashamed of it, I just think when you try to be a little bit extra on the hips but not all the way, it just doesn't look right.
Yeah, you can't go halves with structure like
you
that.
You have to make yourself 3 meters wide, or just not at all.
Or just don't.
Yeah.
I do like the hair though. That is because the hair looks like a hair piece, but they have actually sculpted her hair.
Has she dyed it silver or something?
Yes, yeah, it's been sprayed silver. So far, this is one of the better ones. Bit more drama. So next we have Rebecca Ferguson in Tom Brown.
Just no.
Just no. Yeah. What is happening? It looks like she's carrying her duvet, like her comforter.
I was thinking a body bag.
Dragging a sleeping bag.
Dragging a sleeping bag. Yeah. Yeah.
I know. You notice her gloves are like connected to her sleeves, so it's like she can't take her hands off.
That would really annoy me.
But is there something weird just below her hips, around her thighs? Like, what's that black thing? Yeah, there.
Yeah, a feature apparently. I think it's supposed to be mirroring what's going on her shoulders. But again, doesn't really.
I don't think it's
feel
necessary,
like if she didn't have this sleeping bag thing.
Yeah, get rid of her sleeping bag and her weird.
It would look a lot better, and do something with your hair. I don't know what is going on here. We keep losing Salmiakki, but she'll appear. She'll appear back in a moment. I don't know what's going on. It's weird. Let's move on. Another boring one. Matt Damon and his wife. Boring.
No garden theme.
No garden theme. Incredibly boring. I mean, yeah, they both look very elegant, very nice. But it's the Met Gala. Give me a show. Okay, we have got Stephen. Again, another Tom Brown. There's a lot of Tom Brown going on. It's boring again.
So black. Everything is black. Why black?
Everything is black. Yeah. I don't know. And the umbrella? I know you're in England, mate, but really? Okay. Oh, we've got some colour. I don't even know how to say that name.
I like the flowers.
Io. We've got some colour. It's the bottom of it is quite nice. I think when I scroll up,
it fits in with the thing.
It is.
Is it not fitting her right? No.
It doesn't look like it fits right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To her.
Either the zip's broken, and it's popped open at the back, or it just doesn't fit. It's not cinched in enough on the top. The top is just hanging there. It does feel like the halter neck is just keeping this in place at the moment. But this looks like a crochet blanket from the waist. No. It just looks like a crochet blanket to me.
Isn't that because the embroidery is very, very thick and chunky?
Yes. Yeah. So I don't hate it, but it needs to fit properly. If you're gonna, yeah, but at least we've got some color. We've got some color. We're getting somewhere, and we're going back to black. Okay,
more black. More
Emma
black.
Chamberlain
This woman is
in
gothic.
Gautier.
She looks like she has a ball of like ribbon. It just rolled up down there at her hem.
Yeah, right down here at the bottom.
Like,
she wouldn't be out of
like
place.
they didn't bother to cut it to the right length.
Yeah, she would not be out of place on the Ireland's Eurovision this year. So if anyone didn't see that, go and look up Ireland's Eurovision entrance this year, and this is basically it. Again with the black. I think they're trying with some floral on the lace, but boring again. Come on, Met Gala. What are you doing? Eddie Redmayne.
Black.
We've got Eddie Redmayne and Hannah Bagshaw in Steve-O Smith.
It's like they wore white clothes and someone threw a tin of paint over them.
Like a Jersey cows.
Yes, yeah. So taking a closer look at this, but because they came together,
like what?
Because they came together, it works. Because he's got a mostly black outfit with white cutouts, whereas she's got a white outfit with the black cutouts on it. So they do work together. But I feel like if they were not together, this would just look really weird. Again, where's the garden theme? Where is the garden theme? As a styling point of view, I don't hate it. It works. A big creativity has gone into that. It's almost like puzzle pieces. But again, it's just black and white. Show me the gardens. No, this is tinfoil. Okay. Michelle and Balenciaga, again. Someone just stole the kitchen foil and made a dress out of it. That is, you cannot tell me that's not kitchen foil. Shocking. Why?
Is that what you call it here in England? Kitchen foil?
Kitchen foil. Well, we call it tin foil, but aluminum
I
foil. Aluminium.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aluminium.
I feel like she could just rip a strip off to roast her veggies.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. Horrendous choice. Okay, we've got Venus Williams.
So
and
why
Marc
do they make
Jacobs.
it crunchy? They crumple it up.
Yeah.
That's just terrible. It's like pasted a few like shiny bits over a see-through mesh and hey, good to go.
Yeah. Hey presto, we have a dress. Serena Williams. Are these mirrors? Yeah, they are. You can see a person's face right there. So these are just a load of tiny little mirrors that she's stolen from all of the little compact mirrors you get in your handbags. I don't hate it. It's a nice shape. It's a very flattering gown. But again, where's the garden theme? I'm not seeing it.
It fits her well, but it's not garden themed.
Yeah. I'm trying to zoom through here because we've got we're only on 42 and we have 138.
Pink ribbons.
Sarah Paulson in Prada, horrendous.
Pink
not
ribbons,
flattering.
no shape.
No shape.
My
not
hair
flattering. Random piece of black material at the back. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Yes.
Yeah, it just looks like a pink maypole.
Just like a nightgown.
It is a nightgown. Let's just scroll past that. Again with the names. Kioma?
That's
Kioma. In Burberry. I can say Burberry. It's not black. At least we've got a different colour. Still
are those pants? Good grief. If she's wearing pants under that dress.
I think she might be. There is a definite seam right there. Definite seam.
Okay, that's just come on. Wearing pants.
Come on. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I say Anna Wintour.
The cringe is real.
This is quite nice.
She's produced flowers. This is progress.
She's produced flowers. It's promising. And it's appropriate. It's also age appropriate.
Looks respectable.
Yeah, it's smart. You've got the flowers on there. You've got a bit of sparkle. The shape is very flattering. She does have a Karen haircut, but we'll look past that. It's nice. It's nice. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Okay. Kylie Minogue in Diesel. What do we think?
No, just no. Wear more clothes.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Again, we just saw a woman probably of similar age to Kylie Minogue, and she was dressed appropriately and looked lovely. And then Kylie Minogue goes and wears something like this.
Oh, but the cow prints behind her.
I've just noticed he's got his legs out as well, which makes it even
never
worse.
Put on a man.
Man's ankles. Kylie Minogue, definitely not. Just why has she done that? Okay, we've got Elizabeth in Dior. Okay.
In an unstructured dress that's just a bit of satin slung around.
This does look like they draped a roll of material on her and then twisted the front. That is it.
How does it stay on? How does
Hopes
it stay
and dreams.
on? Like,
I would say the top is actually a lot tighter than it looks. If you saw the back
I know
of this,
I'm thin.
Probably
I'm
very snug.
Like, I'm a thin woman, but I have not the courage to wear that.
let's
does
just
it
say
stay on?
I wouldn't say she was going to be putting her arms up anytime soon, because then I think we'd all get flashed.
Yes.
Headpiece, not entirely sure what's going on here.
I don't like it when it's a fascinator with like the hair down. It's like you should put the hair up.
Yeah, add to it. Pretty boring. Okay, well, here we go. Kris Jenner and Oscar de la Renta again.
It's just horrid.
The toilet roll exploded.
Well, that's what she did with all the toilet rolls she bought during COVID.
That's all I see here is hate it.
There's a toilet paper brand that makes all the dresses, and maybe they made this one.
Corey Gamble made this one, but it does just look like it's like paper mache. You just get paper and wet it, add some glue. That's how they made the flower. That's all I see here. A primary school, like a 10-year-old could make this.
So we got tin foil, $5 of satin, and
toilet roll.
Bathroom tissue.
Yep. So next we've got Elle Fanning in Balmain. I don't hate it.
To be those birds that. What are those little birds that flap their wings really fast while they drink?
Hummingbirds.
Ones?
So are you thinking of hummingbirds?
Yeah, them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is that what they are?
I think so. I mean, they're definitely some sort of bird. So at least we're going with the garden theme. It does look almost like water, which I think is very clever.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice shape. It's very flattering, but she is covered. So even though it's supposed to look sheer, we can't see anything unmentionable. At least not from this angle.
This is progress in the right direction. But her hair isn't done.
No, but at least they've, curled it and tucked it behind her ears. It's not just sort of hanging there looking dead.
That's true.
Okay. Oh, again with the neck curtains. Jodie Turner-Smith in Burberry. She's nicked my neck curtains again and put them over a white dress.
Perhaps her her implication of God making up for the indecency of such a neckline.
That is a deep neckline.
Daring, you might say.
Daring, very daring.
And her
Any
hair
further?
as well. Her hair is what you wear when you're listening to My Chemical Romance.
Oh, that's painfully accurate. Okay, we.
Wait, sorry, is that a man? Is that supposed to be a man?
That is apparently a man. This is Gustav.
Okay, this is not.
This is a Versace
No.
outfit.
How can this be a man?
This is Gladiator meets Greek goddess, not in a good way. Is he wearing tights? Has he got a tight? Is that?
This is the monkeypox edition. Like, come on. What?
Jesus.
No.
I hate it. Can we just all agree that we hate this so I can get it off the screen?
Terrible.
Shocking. Oh, they're getting worse.
Is that a man as well?
God. Okay.
No, it's Chloe. So it's a woman.
No.
Why
no,
is she
this
wearing her
Cole.
grandmother's shoes?
Cole.
She's wearing
Cole
Cole's
Escola.
a man.
Cole
He's wearing his
Escola
grandmother's
is wearing his
shoes.
grandmother's shoes and his grandmother's basket, apparently. What is happening here? He's got a suit jacket on the top, and then his grandmother's skirt, stockings, and shoes on the bottom. What?
And a hat with a veil on it. I find the massive cape, the pink cape in the background, to be far more interesting than what he's wearing.
This is paint. It's whenever I scroll down. It's when you just have the top that I can just about deal with. But when I do that, and then all you see is this skirt and grandma shoes with a little basket full of flowers, and you know it's a bloke. They're getting worse.
Oh no!
We had all the gentle ones to begin with. We have Amy Fine Collins, and again
Tom Brown.
Tom Brown has a lot of creations, should we say?
He has a lot to answer for with that top.
He does. Did he just get a gold Sharpie and just draw all over her? Is that what's happening again with the fish? This is the second fish related.
I mean, fish could
scales,
be in a pond in the garden.
I suppose so.
But surely you would want to then have the coat a nicer colour to blend in with the garden theme to compensate for the fish.
Yeah, not so fish-like.
This is only fish. And those are seashells. Like, seashells are not garden.
No, they're not. Nature, perhaps, but not garden.
Yeah.
Leah Michelle, very elegant. Garden themed, yeah. It's appropriate. Obviously, she is with child at the moment. So at least she's dressed appropriately. We can give her that much. Again, the hair is just down though; it's not really doing anything.
Yeah.
A couple of flowers on there, big puffy sleeves. You could almost say again, this looks like water.
Yeah.
Oh God, they're getting worse. Okay, we've got Erica. Miss Erica, what are you doing? This is just the offcuts of fabric that they've decided to put together, and what I do not understand what's going on. The front of it almost looks like they've taken. It does look like an apron, but it's not attached. So they've got the shape of the dress. So you've got the two shoulder pieces sort of next to her face, and it's on top of the other garment.
And then her sleeves are somehow black.
I do not understand what's going on here.
What's on her head?
That's Marge Simpson's wig dyed black.
Oh, okay, yep. Wow, this is.
That
I
hurts
think this
my
is
brain.
the worst.
I'm just gonna. go past
Okay.
it. It hurts my brain. So we have Zoe Saldana in Chloe. You
Okay,
couldn't guess
that
it was
name on the
Chloe
front
because-
is just arrogance.
Yes. This is my design. It's not really a design though, is it, love? It's just a
She has
bit of
big
chiffon.
boots on, like
It's a bit of chiffon with a belt.
skin-colored dress and big boots.
That's not. No, just no, just no. I've seen students make better designs than that. Oh, okay. Again with the black. Greta Gerwig in Chloe again. So same
What's with the
designer.
paint? If anyone has a Karen hairstyle, it's that woman.
I say, yeah, that's one of the Karen hairstyles. She's smiling because the manager just came out to speak to her.
Yes.
Yeah. There is no shape. You can't even see a shape to this. If she said she was going out to dinner with the girls, that would make sense.
Yeah, but this
She's
is like,
supposed to be on
what
the
did you
Met
say?
Gala.
£75,000 for a ticket?
Yeah, this is a bit more
this
than
is
just dinner. Boring. Scrolling past again, we've got
Oh,
dear.
not another man. I
Another
almost
man.
cringe
Coleman.
more when the men
Coleman.
come along.
With the men, it's like he's got a cape though. The capes are back.
Capes
I dig
are
the
good, but he's got like Chinese, like wide Chinese style pants on or something.
the trousers make him look like a Lego man. Because they are ridiculously square. They make his legs look tiny and he has no feet. He just looks like a Lego character.
Very short.
Very short. But the cape is built into the jacket. I quite like the cape design on this. But
Isn't
I can't
it strange
get past
how all
trousers.
of these men are carrying big bouquets or baskets of flowers. It's like, give this man a bouquet and he'll fit in.
Someone's trying to make a statement. We've got a bit of colour again. Rebecca
Hey,
Hall.
flowers.
This is nice. Danielle Frankel is the designer. I like how they've carried on the flowers with makeup up her arms to match the lace sleeves and the embroidery on the bottom of the dress. I like that.
I just
That's nice.
wish it had a bit more structure to the waist.
Yeah, I mean it.
Because if she just had a little bit of
flow.
waist, if she had a bit of waist definition, I think it would look a very graceful dress.
Yeah, annoyingly, we can't really. Her arm is covering up the back because there is a definite seam line, and the material at the back does seem to stand out a bit more. So I'm wondering if there is a bit more structure on the back of this that we can't see.
It's like she has a train on, not. I don't know if it's a removable train, but
yeah,
it's like they've added an extra fabric piece to the back. But it's definitely garden themed.
It is. It's probably one of the most garden themed ones we've seen so far.
That woman
Okay,
looks
we've got
like
Simone.
a camera on her head.
Simone Ashley. Again,
look, she's got a camera sticking out of her head.
Someone behind her. Oh dear.
I think that's the most exciting thing on this outfit.
Is the GoPro sticking out the top of her head? Okay. Yeah. Well, we'll move swiftly on. Jude Law in Versace. Very smart, yes, okay, but
at least he looks the most decent.
Manly?
Yeah,
it's a man who's dressed like a man. Thank you, Jude Law.
This is progress.
Oh dear. Okay, Nicki Minaj.
I think it at least fits the theme. At least if you saw this and you said garden, you would be like, yes. Even though it has other deficiencies, perhaps.
It does look like someone stuck a bowl on her head and cut round it, though. She's got a bowl cut.
The flowers are very ostentatious as well.
They are. I can't say I like this overly much. They remind me of the plastic flowers used to make in school out of the bottom of a plastic like soda bottle. like a fizzy pop bottle, and you cut the
Would
bottom
you
out
then paint
and
them?
then paint it. Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I see here is plastic flowers. Okay, Mindy. There's a lot of structure to this. I don't
I
see a
think it kind
garden,
of.
but
I don't.
do
Yeah,
appreciate the dress.
there's no garden, but it's nice and flowy.
Yeah, I do appreciate the shape and the structure of this. A lot of work went into this.
And I think even though she doesn't have anything on her head, it fits in because she's got that big, like, part of her shoulder piece over her head. So it makes
Yeah.
up and she doesn't need a hat.
Yeah, absolutely. And the shape works very well as well. So unlike the larger lady we saw earlier, the shape of the lines on this particular gown actually go with her body shape.
Mm-hmm.
So they've curved it correctly. They haven't, accentuated the wrong places. Who have we got next? It's another man. Okay, I always get scared when I scroll down. I'm like, okay, the top looks fine, but what are you wearing on the bottom half? Josh O'Connor.
Very floral shoes. Floral galoshes.
He's wearing wellies. They are definitely gardening wellies. You can't tell me
Floral
otherwise.
ones.
Floral gardening wellies. What is
with
going
the
on
tails
with
of his jacket going
Stop
like
it
that?
now. I want to get a pair of scissors and cut them off.
At least
Top
he's
half,
mostly
fine.
masculine, like other
Yeah.
examples we've
Yeah,
seen.
top half fine, but I just knew I was at the top of this, scrolling down.
There had to be
Ruined.
something wrong further down.
Oh, here we go again. Okay, what's the bets? Is it going to be okay further down, or are we going to have something horrendous?
I'm going to go no.
Oh,
wait,
we're
I'm wrong.
okay. We're
Actually,
okay. So we've got a Fendi
his
outfit.
shoes look a bit cartoony, though. Like, look how
Yeah,
chopped and square
They've
his
got a
shoes are.
square, yeah. So where there should be a point, it looks like he's just been kicking a wall.
And that's an awfully wide heel as well.
It is. The shoes are weird, but I appreciate the jacket because it is black, but it has got black embroidered flowers in the correct places. So it's very smart. It's very elegant. No, they are just embroidered on. They do just look embroidered. Probably, I would say it's machine embroidered by how thick it is.
Yeah,
but it's very elegant, smart. I like this. Nothing else to say. Oh, we've got some poppies. Okay.
Oh no.
So, Mr. Morgan.
So,
Mr. Morgan.
He brought the biggest flowers he could find.
Yeah. Someone
they're
said
like
garden.
the
He said
Remembrance Day poppies. There,
They are.
I don't know if you guys do the same, but we have Remembrance Day on instead of Armistice Day.
Yes. Yeah.
And the poppy represents that. So it
Yeah.
just
Yeah. It's very big here in England, and yeah, we do have basically that exact poppy. That is what's going on here, which is probably not the best thing to take to the Met Gala.
no.
Oh dear. Who have we got now? What is going on here? Again with the names. Ambica. I'm going to go with Ambica. I got very confused because I thought my screen just went blurry. It didn't. The actual dress itself is made to look blurry. Now, I have terrible eyesight as it is. If I saw this, I would be very confused. It looks like
a bit
someone
weird
has
with this
spray painted.
I
these
am
lines.
very confused.
And
This is
the
black part, like spray painted onto the front.
It does look like it's been sprayed on with either an air gun or just some form of spray paint.
There's just his hand beside it, pointing at it.
Look at this. Yeah. It's
Have we
clever,
just-
but it hurts my brain. It's a nice
Have we
shape.
just completely given up on gardening?
Yeah, I think so.
altogether?
Yeah, gardening's
oh,
for the
here we go.
peasants. We have
Jamie
to wear
Dornan.
black.
Jamie Dornan. He is wearing a lot of colours. Those trousers are horrendous.
They're a bit
I
weird.
did think
like,
I thought for a moment that was the Jewish star on his
What is it? I don't know what that is. What is this little thing? I don't know.
At least
Again,
his pants
gardening.
aren't like too bad, or his coattails aren't dragging out behind him.
Yeah, he's not ridiculous, so that's okay. Oh, see, again with the top half looks fine, but you scroll down. So
He should be wearing the wellies.
yes, he should be wearing this for all wellies from earlier. This isn't two pieces. This is one jacket that the colours have been merged, which is very clever. But I feel like if it was just a black pair of trousers, this would have looked better.
I feel like it needs a floral tie to bring it all together.
Yeah. Yeah. The printer ran out of ink. That's what I'm saying here. The printer ran out and just gave up and just went straight to black. I'm speeding up because we're on 68, so we need to zoom through these. Okay, we're just gonna put.
What is it? A beetroot? He has a beetroot.
Beetroot or a radish. He's stuck a root vegetable on himself. That's all I'm gonna say about that. He's got a root vegetable.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
No, that's even worse.
He's
worse in every way.
He's dragging his duvet again and has stolen his racing horse's feet.
They look like the Barbie shoes are shaped like that.
Barbie
Give
feet.
a Barbie doll a shoe.
Oh dear.
Another unfinished hem.
Yes.
Does he have a mesh over his face? Is that like a mesh net over his face?
I don't know if it's a mesh net or if it's makeup. Just no. Let's just scroll past that. I'm getting all the men that come up. I'm getting nervous about scrolling down to see what the hell they've got on. I don't want to see the legs.
The cartoon feet.
This is
feet again.
He has got cartoon feet. Oh dear. Oh,
and what's he wearing? A kilo of metal around his neck.
Yeah. Boring. Trousers are way too big.
Yes.
Donald Glover in Saint Laurent. Everything's oversized.
Too big. Yeah.
Why are you in a tent? What's happening here?
And his tie burns in with his shirt.
Oh, here we go. Something we can actually comment on.
Ooh.
So,
Tommy
Hilfiger, and how on earth do you say that last name?
Oklepo.
Oslepo? I'm going to go with Oklepo. I may have got that wrong. I like this. Even her sort of little clutch bag is a flower that matches the flowers on her gown. It's very elegant. It's appropriate. Although Tommy Hilfiger is slightly terrifying in that very bright red jacket. He does look like he's about to go and conduct a circus. But what do we think? Comments on this gown.
This one's
I
cute.
approve of it. She looks like she can walk in it.
I'm glad we're finally gardening here.
We finally have some flowers.
And in a nice way too, not just one random flower stuck somewhere.
Yeah, not just a giant poppy.
Yeah.
Doesn't say who she's wearing. Is it Tommy Hilfiger who's designed this dress, or
maybe she's wearing his design?
Yeah, because that's Tommy there in the red. So I can only assume that this is his gown. But it's very nice, very structured, very elegant. There's
I hate to think how many hours of beading went into that.
A lot of beading. A lot of beading. Who do we have next? Again, boring.
Black, not anime shoes, but cartoon shoes.
This doesn't even deserve our time. Let's just scroll past that one.
That is horrendous.
Eva Chen.
A bodycon dress with the.
I don't want to sound horrible, but Eva Chen, is this a woman or a man?
This is the future non-binary species that will inhabit
Oh,
our
that
planet.
one. Right, got it. The third option.
Yeah.
um, it's fine. We'll pass the watershed. Where's the garden?
Is that white paint that's just
Yeah,
been
I hope
spilled?
it's white paint. The comment we've just said. I hope that's nothing else. It does look a bit questionable. I don't think we need to say anything else on that.
There's someone in a flowered gown behind her that looks.
Yeah, where's
more
that one? I want to see that one.
We need to see that woman.
Oh boy.
Is that? That's that dude. No, I don't know.
This is a dude. Wisdom. Whatever name is Wisdom. The moths have been at his
There was no wisdom involved in this.
coat, gown, thing.
This
cape,
was a wisdom devoid inspiration.
This was not a wisdom at all.
Why is he wearing a common hat full of holes in the shade of bright red?
Either someone's been flicking their cigarettes a bit too close to him, or
But like that shape of
no.
hat is what I would wear on a casual occasion, not to a fancy event.
Preferably with no holes in it.
I would never have holes in my hat.
Oh, she looks super happy. Is that a she? I don't know anymore. Tiana Taylor. Okay. We've got flowers.
Mm-hmm.
We have got some flowers. She is definitely about to roll that ankle, though. She hasn't already. She is leaning
weight
to one
on her
side.
hips. Too much weight on the hips, though.
Way too much.
Too much weight on those darn eyebrows there.
She is not impressed.
Is that a wig she's wearing as well?
It looks like a wig, and yeah, that's not a flattering image at all. A lot of structure in this dress, but does look like she's just stepped off a cabaret stage. Let's just scroll past. Okay. Oh, there's the shoes. I was gonna say this is very mediocre. There's I think it's supposed to be a silver clover on his shoulder, and then apparently we've got some bright orange shoes. Jonathan Anderson, what's with the shoes, sir?
Was it last year?
Cartoon shape.
Was it last year that all the men were wearing skirts, or was that the year before?
That's most years.
Most years. They're all wearing pants this time.
A lot of them are wearing trousers, but the shoes, yeah.
This year they decided to go all out on the shoes.
They did. And not in a good way. Okay, a lot of leather. That is a lot of leather. We've got
I think that would be better for a cowboy. Wouldn't that be better for like a country cowboy look?
Yeah.
Or a biker, maybe?
They're wearing the wrong shoes. I think that you need some cowboy boots with this. I mean, the jacket's quite cool. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of, again...
If I could rearrange that. Yeah, the top,
it looks like
wearing a close top that's leather is just sweaty and not good for...
Yeah, I bet it's really uncomfortable.
The embroidery looks like the Norwegian folk painting there, Rosemaling. But it just looks weird against leather.
Yeah, you should see that on a pair of clogs, not on leather. Okay, next up we have, who is this? Alex Edelman. Nice jacket. They look like
but he looks like the kind of man you think is cute, but you would never date.
I don't think he's cute, so that's your personal preference. But
I mean, his flowers are nice, so it's like you'd be friends with him, but you'd never date him.
But his flowers are nice.
Yeah, that's why you'd be friends with him, but not date him.
Oh dear. This is getting more unhinged the further we go along. Amy Griffin and Daniel Roseberry. Boring.
It's just ordinary. So ordinary.
Just boring.
Huge earrings. Like,
doesn't stand out. You are paying
like
$75,000 for this ticket. At least make a statement.
It's a no
You know,
from me.
it's a no from me. Oh dear.
No,
Here we
that's
have
that Sam Smith, isn't it? He's
Sam
that
Smith.
weirdo, isn't he? This is just
comment from Call of Shield Maiden tonight. Sam Smith, he's that weirdo, isn't he? Yes, I'm amazed that he is actually wearing clothes. To be honest, I am astounded that he is completely covered.
We can only see the end of his hands and his face. This is progress.
Correct.
This is
Well
covering
done,
his
Sam.
shame.
Very, nice elegant rose just tucked there. That's absolutely fine. Do this more often and we might not hate you. Simple.
Except that it's very silly with a piece of gauze covering his pants.
Yeah, we're just going to ignore that bit, but but at least he's covered. We've seen enough of Sam Smith over the past few months. Jessica Biel. Well, it's the inside of a starfish.
Isn't it vaguely petal-like? Maybe.
Vaguely petal-like, yeah.
Maybe smaller. But she has you mentioned big fabric bracelets, like she's got them on again, like.
Yes. Yeah. I can sort of see a garden theme there.
No, why has he got a sock on his head?
Okay. Hey, in Dior Men, Dior, you have gone downhill.
You have velvet Mary Janes on.
Yes.
Look at them.
I'm not sure I want to.
What's with his cane?
What is this? What?
I need to know. Yes.
Why has he got a towel?
It's a little hair towel after you wash your hair.
What is that?
You put your.
You get the t-shirt trick when you wrap your hair in a t-shirt because
he forgot to take his foam rollers out.
Yes. Shocking. What on earth? The colour of the suit is quite nice. But what's going on with the pumps shoes? And what on earth is this saggy piece of material on your face? Just pack it in. Okay, they're literally called Stray Kids.
Boy band. It's an Asian boy band, is it?
I don't want to see an Asian boy band. Let's just scroll past them. Riley and Chanel. Okay, let's go back to something.
It would be nice if her top was proper. If her top was proper, then it would be a nice jacket and skirt combo.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it, but again, doesn't look like it fits properly. It looks too big.
Not the theme, no. And
no,
it's not,
just not a fan.
But it's not really proper.
Not a fan. Okay. Alexandra Daddario. I know who that is. Dior. This one is Dior. It's interesting.
Sorry, I can't bear what they do to the chest area. It's just so indecent.
If anyone watches this back, the only word I can think of is unhinged. Wamen hour unhinged.
She's wearing pajama shorts. Look, she's wearing pajama shorts and a scandalous bra, and she's just shoved over this knitted cover up. Or
she could walk in it. That's something, right? It's probably one of the first ones where she can actually walk in this. Okay, who have we got next? We've actually got some normal clothes. Jack Harlow.
Hey, at least he has the stripes on the outside of his pants this time.
As far as the men's outfits go, this is pretty normal. Pretty reasonable.
Smart, casual. It's not even casual. It's smart. It's fine.
Yeah, but he only
he's got that
button on his
stupid Zoomer cube hair going on.
That's borderline a mullet.
I used to have a mullet when I was young.
Mrs. Botox, Lauren Sanchez in Oscar de la Renta. This is the bottom of this is quite creative.
Is it mirrors?
Is it mirrors or is it painted? I think it's painted. But it does resemble some sort of
what
rose.
is painted is also the shading of her cleavage, let's be honest.
Shield Maiden's just looking at every single one of the cleavage areas and going, no, inappropriate, too big.
It does look like she's taken a smudge of brown concealer and dipped it in there.
Too much, and way too much Botox. What are we
and
doing?
No hairstyle. Her hair's just out. There's no hairstyle.
It's just there. If we cut off the top and just look at the skirt, there's a bit of creativity there. It's different to what we've seen so far. So
like a bit mowy.
It kind of reminds me of a paint by number.
Yeah.
Just not.
Yeah, like that.
Oh dear. Okay.
Oh,
we've got. This is Balmain.
Does she have train? Does she try to have a train on the end of her pants?
Is this a she or a he? This is Olivia. Olivier? I don't know. Again, this may be
pants are streaming out behind her. Yes,
maybe one of those third option people. I'll let you comment on that, lady.
Has she got the fat sucked out of her cheeks? That buccal fat nonsense. Look at the weird.
No, I don't know whether they've got that or whether they're just doing that really irritating thing that some models do, and they bite the inside of their cheeks when they're modeling.
But you can't do it that extreme, surely.
Yeah, it can be.
But
if you suck your cheeks in and then hold them there.
But if you do it too much, your mouth is going to change shape and not look natural. So at some point, surely it has to be.
That sounds like the threat your parents tell you as a kid, like, "Oh, don't make silly faces because it'll stay like that if the wind blows."
So, what's going on behind her? There's like a man with cutout.
He's got like mesh on the back of his outfit.
Most of it's missing. Oh dear. Right, who do we have next?
Oh no.
Rita Ora.
Someone's sweating to death in a complete leather
Someone
outfit.
just stole the party streamers that hang from the door and just put them over the front of it.
Grandfather here is just sweating to death in a complete leather outfit.
Even the tie is leather. That's commitment. That's
this man wants to sweat off 10 kilos at this one event.
Meanwhile, Rita Ora is doing the opposite and just wearing some party streamers.
Desperate times call for desperate measures.
Oh, this is desperate, all right.
It's getting worse. Okay, who do we have here? This is not so chaotic. Emma Wall and Jeremy Strong. Again, it's elegant, it's nice, but it doesn't say anything. It's just...
It doesn't scream unhinged Met Gala.
Exactly.
Why is his shoes black, though? Surely his shoes should be white to match with everything else being white.
I feel like if they were white, they would look worse, because the outfits aren't white. They're kind of like an off-white / cream. It's boring. Where's my unhingedness? There it is. Okay. Demi Moore and Harris Reed. We've got Queen of Hearts going on here.
I don't like the hips.
No. You know that bird that like puffs out its cheeks and for its mating dance? Kind of reminds me of that.
Yeah. Oh, and you know those like the pop-up tents you can get? It looks like one of those. But it's got flowers, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's garden themed. Okay. Cynthia. We've got some flowers going on. What's with the tie situation?
But why is this skirt
chopped?
A train is chopped into 3 pieces.
And she didn't even wear any hair.
There's no headpiece involved at all in this particular. Okay. Brie Larson in Prada.
Orange and
Why?
lavender. It's not a winning combo. Not a winning combo.
This looks like one of those like ice creams you used to get, the push pop things. Do you remember those? Showing my age now. And you'd have like the wrapper on the outside, and then you'd have this like really colorful ice cream in the middle that was just full of additives and horrendous flavorings. That's what this reminds me of. It's not good. No garden again.
Someone's put a lot of effort in.
It's
but
a
it's
net.
not the payoff we want.
Oh, it's
It
like
is-
one of those mosquito nets that you put above
Yeah.
your bed.
This looks like a cloche that you could put on my cabbages. That's what that is. Okay, we have got Phoebe Denver. This is a dress by Victoria Beckham.
Well, I won't be buying from her anytime soon.
There's like the outline of the under cleavage.
Under cleavage. Is she wearing a bodysuit under that, or
I can see the
Underwear,
line
I
of her,
think.
like, yeah.
again doesn't scream garden? It's not the most unhinged we've seen.
Oh God, what is that?
Naomi
No,
Watts
she's-
in
she's-
Balenciaga.
She's wrapped her sleeping bag around her waist.
She's got her water wings on.
She's going for a swim. White gloves. Why have we got white gloves on?
With enough beads
Doesn't
to
make
weigh her
sense.
down.
Doesn't say garden. Boring. Who's next? Ariana Grande. The bottom of this skirt looks like the underside of a mushroom.
Yeah, that's true. But this is what I was thinking looking at this. It's like they get solid bodice, very drapey skirt, shove them together. I don't necessarily think just because you do that it makes a good outfit. Because in her case, it's not.
there's no flow in the outfit because you've got two completely separate structures. So they don't necessarily work together. Thanks for coming, Ariana, but boring. Okay, the mummy has escaped. Kiki Palmer in Marc Jacobs.
Tree. You know, a
this
silver
does-
birch tree trunk?
Yeah. See, that's a nicer comment from what I just said, but this just reminds me of a mummy whose bandages are coming unwrapped. The silver birch tree is probably a nicer rendition. It's probably more of what they were going for. If that is the case, then yes, this does work. It's not bad. It's not bad. Obviously, quite a bit of thought went into this. Okay, we've got Donatella Versace.
Her face frightens me.
Her face frightens everyone.
Her face is like the reason why I choose to age naturally.
Kind of reminds me of Shrek.
Wow. It's like,
Just
do you want to look?
frightens me to Shrek?
Just the nose
Do you
looks
want to
kind of
look like-
bulbous.
Yes, but it's her eyes as well are a bit like
Cat
weird,
eyes.
Like yeah, there's no wrinkles on her skin.
But
it's
the
just
dress.
still, like,
What do we think of the outfit, ladies?
Got some ivies on there, some lichens.
Yeah, I would say this is resembling lichen on a tree.
The hips are just weird.
We've got a lot of hip action in most of
No.
these.
not pleasing hip action.
It's not good hip action. No.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
My favorite.
Here she is. Lizzo.
Space Lizzo is in your way.
Space
What do
Lizzo.
you do? No, I saw Pharaoh posted the other day this picture, and he's like, if Space Lizzo gets in your way, what do you do?
Pour some water in the hat.
Oh, this is unhinged. Oh, the bottom half is a dead jellyfish because it's the wrong way up.
Or some chocolate milk splashing into a cup.
The top half looks like, I think it's supposed to be a fishtail.
It kind of looks like a vase. You can put some flowers in the top.
The color is wrong. If we take off the top, okay, so we ignore the fishtail thing on the top. This midsection is clearly not sitting right. It's bunching in places it should not be bunching. And all I can think about is the chocolate bar you leave in the car on a very hot day. And this is what happens afterwards.
I also wonder...
Why is down the front? Down the front. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, geez. No, you go.
Okay. No, I just want to ask, like, down the front of a dress, like, where her legs, down to the hem, from, like, the waist to the hem, there's all these, like, lines and bunches in the fabric. And I'm like, why is that effect going on?
It doesn't fit. So they've made the part around the hips to the top of the thighs too tight. So the fabric is bunching. That's what's happening here.
I'm just wondering if the chocolate milk part is if that is stiff, and if so, how does she move?
Very slowly.
How much leg action can she get?
Wouldn't it fit on her like she's wearing a lampshade down there?
She doesn't have much leg action anyway. So she's very small steps. Very small steps. You just kind of shuffle along and hope for the best.
Like she's got a lampshade on her hem. Surely that's all boning in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of structure.
Yeah,
a lot of wire.
And the arms just kind of spill out of the top. It's
not flattering at all. Let's get past Lizzo, because Jesus.
Oh God,
okay. Who is this? Troy. Hello, Troy. Chicken legs, Troy in Prada.
Why is Troy wearing a bib? Okay, Troy is an adult. He should not be wearing a bib.
Troy has been attacked by a pair of scissors. The jacket's been cut off in the wrong places. What is going on here? Just
why is he wearing a choker?
There could be many answers to that, none of which I wish to.
The wrong color and far too high.
Okay, so we all agree it's ridiculous and we hate it. Let's go.
No,
here we go.
Man.
Oh, okay.
This is worse. This is worse.
Lil Nas X. Okay.
This is the one who did that song about he was the devil. You know, that satanic song where he dressed in red and he did a lap dance on the devil.
No, Shield Maiden, I do not know that.
I unfortunately remember this.
So he's a rapper of the most degenerate variety.
Right. I mean, you can see that.
Didn't he declare himself Christian and then just...
I never graphically looked
more
into
recently.
His life. I just saw people reacting to his music video, and it was in very gross music video, because I think he's gay as well, because so he adds his
really his you don't say. Someone's commented saying he sang Old Town Road. He's that guy. He sang Old Town Road. I know that song. That must be the only decent one he did. I saw this leg piece here, and I don't know if anyone remembers the Wallace and Gromit film.
I've seen
Where they
some
go
episodes.
to space. They go to the moon to get the moon cheese. That is all I see here. Is that little spaceship, the little porthole.
You know, like the pastry wheel to crimp the edges of a pie.
Yeah.
I feel like they took that to the outfit.
Yeah. No garden theme at all.
And what's with nails like that?
Yeah, just pack it in. Just stop it. Stop it now. Who is this? I don't know who this is. This is Lily Gladstone. Very elegant. No garden theme
I think it's
whatsoever.
nice, but it's not garden. Yeah.
She looks like she's going to the opera.
And not Met Gala.
And not the Met Gala. Come on, where's my Met Gala nonsense?
There
Found
it is.
Oh no.
And she got the garden theme.
You are.
Just to disclose,
You asked
almost
for it.
scrolling through these for those who are listening, for those who may listen later. We don't know what order these are in. I'm just scrolling. So whatever comes up is just as much as a surprise to us as it is to you. We've got some big old flowers.
One on either side.
One on either side. They're also lopsided, which is pretty natural. All women know they're never the same size.
They stuck 2 flowers onto her chest and just randomly shoved a piece of fabric around her.
I kind of wonder what it looks from the side.
Yeah,
How
I
much?
was just thinking that. Like, how is she? She's obviously covered, but how?
What if she had a strapless bra on and those flowers were strapped to that bra?
That would make sense.
Maybe her breasts fit into the flowers.
Yes,
Like-
I was just gonna say the back of these flowers cannot in any way be flat because they do curve around her, so there must have been some sort of structural integrity going on here. And it seems they put way too much time into the flowers that they just decided to drape the fabric everywhere else. I mean, they are nice flowers. Let's Oh, we've got another fish. Okay.
Fish woman.
Gabrielle Union Wade. Fish. Nothing else to say. She's a fish. Next. Oh dear. Okay. We've got Amelia Gray.
She got the flowers.
Oh no, look at her hair coming out of under her choker. Like, come on, look at that. No one would be everyone would be uncomfy wearing hair like that.
That would drive me insane.
And it looks like greasy and
She
Gross.
pasted it down with like hair gel.
She must have done. I mean, it's quite a clever structure. It looks a bit like a snow globe. The dress itself is okay. You know, again, just take the top half off and we can kind of get away with it. It doesn't look horrendous. It's quite clever how they've done it. The hair situation needs to stop. Nobody wants that. It's okay. What have we got now? Who have we got? Meg Ryan.
Bad
That's Meg
hair
Ryan.
day.
Oh dear. Meg Ryan, what's happened?
Bad hair.
Boring
day.
dress. Bad hair day, boring dress. It's black. Next. Kerry Washington in
With
Oscar
the
de la Renta.
flowers. That's
We've-
progress.
We've got flowers. It does look like velvet again. The top doesn't look like it fits. It's on one shoulder and looks like it's falling off the other.
But it's just an ordinary dress, and then they've shoved some flowers around the hips and on the train.
Yeah.
It's not anything unique.
it's just kind of lackluster. I'm wondering what's going on behind her though.
That's Lana Del Rey.
Oh, did I miss that?
You did.
Oh.
I'm not going to scroll back about 30 hours to find Lana Del Rey. No, Lana Del Rey is one of the favorites so far, by Alexander McQueen. So yeah, very structural. We like Lana Del Rey. We like Another fish. What is it with the? Oh, there's the back of the snow globe one. She's a very muscly
Which is
woman.
catching more interest. Yeah, she's
It is.
buff. It's more interest to you than this actual dress, which is just blue
Yeah,
with sequins
just
on it.
blue
And nothing
fish
exciting.
scales. Oh, we've got the 50s shape going on.
But she's
so
been putting
this
out
is Charlie
cigarettes
X-
on her dress too.
Yeah. Charlie XCX, apparently. Yeah, the moths and the cigarettes have gone to town with this.
At least someone cares about the moths and wants to feed them.
Yeah, I mean, let's care for nature, right? Is that what's going on here?
We are environmentalists, are we not?
Apparently. So we're on, this is 112 now, so we're getting there. I'm zooming past these now because time is getting on. Boring. What is this? Black piece of fabric with a net over her face. Okay.
With a massive hem on the neck.
Yeah. Not
It
a
looks
fan.
like she's trying to make a suit top with the buttons. Oh no, another man. Why do these men
Andrew
appear to
Scott.
vex me?
We've got Andrew Scott and Versace.
I know who he is. So that modern Sherlock with Benedict Cumberbatch. He was the man who was Moriarty.
He played Moriarty, yes, and he did
and
play
he
Moriarty
still looks
very
like
well.
a homo.
Is he not one?
Maybe. I don't know what he's like in real life. I don't really follow celebrities. But whatever he's wearing now, it's not looking... He's not a man I would approach.
No.
He looks like the outfit just screams like 17-year-old at the gym. Maybe, yeah.
I don't know what 17-year-olds you've seen at the gym, Salmiaki, but if they look like this, I'd be concerned.
Well, with the cutoff, there's a looks like a home-built vehicle just drove by, but no, with the cutoff sleeves there, it screams gym, and like
if it was white, maybe.
Yeah. What is the necklace?
I have to comment on a comment we've just had about this outfit. Fake African prince, hot priest. Are you on something? Where is the hotness? Did you get?
Please
where
point
the
out
hell
the
did you get hot priest from this? Explain yourself.
Like, yeah, why would any heterosexual woman find gayness attractive? Please explain.
Hot priest. Really, I see no priestness here.
I see no hotness.
I don't know what kind of priests you've been seeing, but I would suggest going to see another one. Okay, Cara Delevingne.
Why is she wearing a thing over her face?
This is Stella McCartney. We've got half an hour.
Imagine putting that on. Imagine having to pull that over your hair and then stick your hands through the sleeves. Ugh. What if your hair get caught in all those beads and sequins?
She's got chainmail.
She's not happy. Oh, okay.
Chainmail headdress.
Apparently, he played the hot priest in Fleabag. I've never seen Fleabag, but okay. My comment still stands. If hot priests look like that, I'd still be concerned. Again, with the structure on the top and then the flowness on the bottom, it just doesn't work. And no garden. Where is the garden theme? Garden through time. Not seeing it. Who do we have here? Taraji?
I thought she left her pink foam rollers in too.
Everyone's leaving their rollers
to fill in the sides of her dress.
Yes.
Like they're trying to make her look slimmer, but instead it looks unfinished.
Yes. Boring, unfinished. Yeah. I mean, you can see what I said earlier about the crew. There's a couple of them here mid-fluffing the dresses out for the photos. Ed Sheeran.
Oh, God. No. He doesn't even do up his tie. At least he looks vaguely like a man.
hmm
Yeah.
The bar is set very low.
You know what this reminds me of? But you should get concerned whenever I say that now. The scene in High School Musical with Troy Bolton when they go to the prom, and he's in like that really weird pale blue suit. When was that? Was that 2000? When was that released? 2012?
I've never watched it.
10? 12? That'd be earlier than that. Yeah. If you've not seen that, yeah, I wouldn't recommend it, but I would suggest going and looking what I mean. And yeah, you definitely agree with me on that one. That's all I see here. No garden again. Okay.
Why is she all angry? This woman is
Demi
about to kill
Lovato
me.
looking very upset with something.
Angry.
just angry. She's angry. Are these flowers? Are these supposed to be flowers?
They're trying
Long
to be.
piece of tinsel.
Tinfoil.
She looks like
again.
like someone has drawn pictures over. Someone has drawn words over the pictures. Can you scroll up to her top? Maybe there are tattoos on her chest.
They're tattoos.
Mhm.
For a second, I thought someone had drawn words over the picture.
No, she does have 2 tattoos on her shoulders. Well, on her collarbone, should I say? Yeah, we're going with the silver again.
Not garden.
Don't see garden.
Not garden.
I feel like you'd be scared to hug her because these triangles would probably stab you.
They would end you.
They would end you.
Yeah.
Dressed to the neck. Oh, okay.
Oh God, not another man.
Willy Wonka has appeared, apparently.
He's trying to be a gentleman, but he doesn't succeed.
Not.
I feel like Jordan
working.
Peterson might be coming after this suit.
I know with some of his dramatic suits he's been wearing recently. It's quite shocking.
I like the one with all of the, I think, saints on it there. That's been his latest one.
I just remember seeing him one which was like patchy in all different shades of blue, and he had the hems of his trousers rolled up. It was not what I expected from him.
Yeah, there's a difference between being edgy and being fashionable. 2 differences. And this particular one here is neither. This is just if Willy Wonka got depression.
He has the pattern, but not the spirit.
Yes. Pamela Anderson. I did not think that was Pamela Anderson. Purely because she's covered up, which is, if anyone remembers Baywatch, she was never covered up. Good old Pam. She's, to be fair, this is quite an elegant dress. But no garden theme. One colour. Bit boring. Any comments?
I mean, it's so boring. What can I say? Nothing.
Just no. Okay. Oh dear.
Oh.
Willow Smith. Say what you want to say, ladies.
This is Will Smith's most troubled child. She shoved a massive suit jacket on, put some weird turban on her head, a ring so large she'll take her eye out. What? She's not even wearing them?
I think she's wearing pants.
She forgot her pants? Yeah, she
got her
did. And then
pants.
she just started. The only thing feminine on her right now is her heels.
And the nylons.
She's wearing nylons, but we have seen some men wearing nylons at the Met Gala this year, so it's concerning.
There's no garden here. There's just weirdness.
I hate everything about this. Hate it. Okay, this is nice. Ivy Getty. This is a nice dress.
Flowers.
There's structure there. You've got the, I'm assuming that's a peacock at the bottom of the dress. Some flowers. The leopard print shoes completely ruin this, so we're gonna cut those out. The hair's done nice. Jewelry matches. Well done. Good outfit. What is this random piece of fabric?
She's wearing
Victoria?
a sack with a slit up the leg.
Yeah. No structure. Just
Look at
hanging.
the size of her bracelets.
What is it with the cuffs this year? There's a lot of cuff things going on, doesn't it? Just pack it in. Stop weighing yourselves down, please.
That slit
Also,
is very high.
I was just gonna say that slit is concerningly close.
This is the
I am
outfit
glad
you wear
she
when you
wasn't-
go to give birth in style.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be that covered up the top. I do not want to see this from the side, because I'd be concerned at what she doesn't have on.
She'll just have to press her hand down as she walks.
Let's hope there's some tape somewhere. Again with the sacks. Linda, what are you doing?
Why are your shoes covered in like sailor's knots? Look at them.
I hate it. I hate everything about this. Are those trousers? Is that a skirt?
I fear to think.
This is 2 sacks. So we went from 1 sack to 2 sacks. One on the top, one on the bottom. Shocking. No garden theme. Okay. Sabrina Carpenter wearing Oscar de la Renta.
She looks like she's wearing a wig that someone who went to an anime convention would wear.
Yeah.
Like imagine if that was blue. That would be the perfect anime wig.
Oh dear. It's not the worst one we've seen, but I still don't get it. Is she
How
on
do
a
they
cloud?
get the skirt to be like that? How do you make it stay?
A lot of starch and a lot of stitches. So it's very rigid material. And again, they would have fluffed it out. So this sort of flatter piece.
There's not like a
positioned
a net under, not a net. It's not like a structure.
So the material itself is quite a structured material in itself. So you wouldn't need too much structure actually underneath in terms of like boning or.
So they used
cages.
really thick fabric.
Yeah, very thick fabric. Probably a bit of starch involved to starch it into place. And then they've stitched it to, I'm assuming, the bottom of the skirt, although you can't really see from this angle if it dips down or if it sort of flattens itself against the seam of the dress. You can't really tell how it's attached, which is a bit annoying. Who do we have next? Ugh.
Very boring. I think this
it's
is the boringest
Swarovski. It's a Swarovski dress. So with Swarovski, you're obviously just going to have a dress covered in Swarovski crystals.
An advertisement for diamonds.
It's a walking advertisement right there. And someone has dropped their necklace on the floor. Is that fallen off somebody's dress? I don't know.
That was the last bit of hope. Just ended up on the floor.
Is it it could be one of her neck pieces. Okay, she does not look happy. Michelle Williams in Chanel.
Who is that?
Again,
I recognize.
Super happy. She was in The Greatest Showman.
Oh yes.
She played the wife.
Oh, I remember that. Why does she have pink hair and a dress with buttons on sheer fabric, and it's so short?
Is that a cape on top of a very small, very 60s style dress?
It looks like it. And with the sleeves, the massive sleeves.
Jellyfish sleeves. She does not look comfortable at all.
She has very ordinary shoes on too.
Yeah. All things considered. Who do we have? Oh, here's the other one.
God. No, that's one of the Will Smith boys.
Now we have Jaden Smith.
This is the sister of that woman we just saw, and he's just as terrible, except he has more hair. What is he even wearing? Is
What
this
is-
just
what
random?
is? I don't know what to make of this. It's I don't know. It's like they've put 4 garments together and put a pair of scissors to them all. No, just stop it. Stop it now.
Surely,
Stop
if you snorted coke, you could invent something like that.
I feel like no, I don't even think somebody was on something when they made this. I think they were just picked out whatever they had in their wardrobe and said, put this on, but they said it 6 times over. Okay, next one. Iris Law in Versace. This is clever.
Butterfly.
This butterfly wings, yeah. This is quite good. It's appropriate. She's covered, but they've also made it look sheer like butterfly wings. So you've got the garden theme there. They've kept her hair very simple. I don't mind this. I don't mind it. It's quite nice. It's got the dramatic look of the Met Gala without it being ridiculous. Any other comments before I?
Yeah, I think it fits in with the theme. And at least it's not indecently sheer.
Yeah, it's sheer in the correct places. Okay, who do we have now? Oh, dear Lord. Okay.
Oh, God. Oh, my.
Another Swarovski. Jesus.
I'm sorry to laugh, but this is heinous.
Has this been photoshopped? Because the top half looks like a normal person. And then, what is that? Her feet are almost close together. And when I say skinny women have a thigh gap, this isn't a thigh gap. This is 2 sticks as legs.
I think if she has unshapely legs and she's standing in an awkward position with the top, I think it makes sense. Like some women who are thin don't have shape, sadly, to their legs.
Yeah, because I mean she's got shape on the top half. She's got a lovely figure, but then as soon as you go down to the legs, they don't look like they belong to her.
But she looks like she has her stockings put over her shoes.
Yeah, this is a full 1-piece suit. Including
I don't know how she can wear that in public without feeling shame. I don't know, like it's just too
no. Another no. How can this be worn in public without feeling shame? Camilla Cabello. First thing I'll point out is her shoes are too small because her toes are actually on the floor.
Her toes have a mind of their own. But this dress this dress is not garden, and she has the front stitched up with like string. It's like it's trying to
yeah. Just could I just draw your attention to the person behind her?
Oh, is it what is that one of the third kind?
I think that's one of the third options.
Yes.
Oh,
but it's definitely not the face that one would see on the average woman.
No, it's very structured.
Very third person, as you say.
Third option. Okay.
Oh God.
Right.
No. What is that? What even is that?
Oh.
Whatever that is, no.
Oh, this is a balloon that just burst. There are ways. I have seen many pregnant women look very elegant with their bumps.
Pregnant.
Now this is not. Yes, this woman is pregnant. This is not like if I was this woman's child, sort of 20 years later, and I saw this, I would be disgusted. I'd be like, nope, that's me in there, and I'm going to pretend like it's not, because no. Why would you do that? She
This
looks
is
like
the
a
thing I
tomato that you've thrown at the ground too hard and it's just
I never
exploded.
understand about some women. They like to display their pregnancy, but somehow they do it in a soft porn manner. And it's really weird. Like, they take their maternity shoots and they're all naked and stuff, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Like,
is that?
no, just no. There is I would say there is a beauty in pregnancy, and there is
but
a
not
way
when
of
you're
showing
wearing a sheer
that.
outfit.
There is difference between seeing a beauty in that and, just as you say, just seeing it as soft porn, which is not attractive when it comes to this. You know,
What people think? They think that just because they're pregnant, somehow it doesn't matter. And I'm like, what?
It's the opposite. It's the complete opposite. You are carrying another human being. You should be respectful of that and respectful of yourself because of that. Dressing like this is just showing a lack of respect for the fact that you are pregnant. Shocking. Oh, okay.
Another man. We collectively cringe every time a man comes in.
Alexander McQueen, what are you doing? I praised you earlier.
That bleeding rose is just...
The bleeding rose. The cape's quite cool.
Yeah.
The cape is cool.
I've not quite seen
however,
the cape with a collar on it.
It's a very long cape.
His pants are too big.
His
pants are too big.
The cape's cool, but the hat looks like he's just stepped inside from the rain, and it's gotten really soggy and just half collapsed. Not a fan of the hat. Soggy hat. Okay, next.
Another man. Oh no.
Brooklyn Beckham. We're on 133, 138. We're getting there. Brooklyn Beckham. Boring. White suit. Bog standard. Nothing
Not
outstanding
someone you would
about it.
approach at an event.
Okay, who is this? Kaylee Spaney? Is that how you say her last name? I don't even know. In Mew Mew. Is she trying to be a geisha?
Well, you never know at these events.
Geisha vibes going on with the top half of this dress.
Low effort geisha.
Low effort geisha. Boring.
I mean, I
again.
think it's put together as a dress, but it's just nothing noteworthy.
No, and again, put a steamer on it at least. Like, are those creases supposed to be there?
Hey, they're fashionable creases.
Fashionable creases. I think that's actually, they've added some pleats in. But there are also a lot of what looks like, I don't even know. There's a weird structure about this. Also, I hate that spelling of Kaylee. It's the wrong spelling. Tessa Thompson in Chanel. She's covered. Sort of. Again with a basket of flowers. Just because we said garden, if you've got no garden on your dress, it doesn't mean you get away with just taking a basket full of flowers. That doesn't make it a garden outfit.
It's too black. Everything's too black.
Everything's too black. Just stop being depressing. Amanda Gorman in Prada.
I mean, it's a nice shade of blue, but what about this dress would you write home about?
Exactly. It's just...
And there's something weird going on there with her butt or her hip or whatever you call it. There's a big lump there on the side, and I'm concerned she has a cancer growth.
I think she stood at a very strange angle.
I mean, I know, but like some women in the olden days wore the bustier, like, things at the back to make their butts different, but they didn't stick weirdly out to the side. They don't stick out to the side like that.
No. Carly Kloss
and flowers.
Swarovski again. Swarovski have actually managed to produce a floral dress. Don't hate it. She's covered. It's a nice shape. There are some florals. I think this is one of the only pink dresses we've seen as well.
Pink is a really nice colour for a garden theme.
Iman. Another Swarovski.
Terrible.
Cool. One word comment. Scrolling on. I think we're there. Have we done it? 130. We've done it.
We
So
have.
that was the last.
We've achieved it.
We have achieved this nonsense. Okay. So out of all of those, I have 4 that I wrote down that were the better dresses. The out of those 4, I'm only going to say 2 because I'm not going to lie, I can't remember what the other 2 look like. So we've got Amanda Seyfried with Prada. Very delicate dress, quite nice, not too bad. This is going to take me 3 hours to try and find her now. It wasn't bad. We're going with it. This one's horrendous. Let's go back to stop sharing so we can actually see each other again. There we go. That's better. Now I can concentrate on the actual StreamYard screen instead of trying to open 6 in one go. The main one that stuck out was definitely Lana Del Rey and Alexander McQueen. It had structure. It was definitely Met Gala. And it went with the theme of A Garden Through Time. Any closing comments from either of you ladies on any of the ridiculous outfits from this year's Met Gala?
I guess the baby's got his opinions.
He's now traumatized.
I think Lizzo won the show for me.
Oh dear.
I just think that there's too much black in there, and I wish they'd put more effort into actually making it garden themed, because occasionally someone had too many flowers in the wrong places and then they were like garden. So
yeah.
I didn't quite get the theme.
And I will definitely say there were more outfits at the Met Gala that were not all photographed by Vogue. Vogue does have commissions for various stylists, so those were the main stylists of the event. There were definitely way more, and a lot that were actually a lot better than the ones that we viewed this evening.
But these are big name designers. Why are they failing so damn hard?
Because they want to show a statement. They're not necessarily doing it because it looks nice or because it's practical. They're doing it because it's couture and they want to show a statement and show off themselves, basically. They're not necessarily showing off their craftsmanship, which really annoys me, because some of these big designers are very good. You know, there's a lot of craftsmanship that goes into these things, a lot of technique, and they just don't show it, which drives me insane. I want to see that technique. I want to see the craftsmanship behind these garments. And some of the garments that weren't shown in the Vogue reel did show that, which is quite annoying. So I would say to anyone listening to this stream or tuning in later on, because it is a nonsense stream, it's one we do every time, the Met Gala, it always ends up being chaotic and very unhinged. Go and look at the ones that weren't featured on the Vogue website. Go and look at the ones that are a little less chaotic, are more about the fashion, are more about the techniques used, and fit in with the theme a lot better as well, because it's not just the high-end celebrities that go to the Met Gala. We do have a lot of what I would say mediocre celebrities, or perhaps ones that have been invited for other various reasons. Go and look at those, because they are a lot nicer. You know, Met Gala is known for being unhinged. Right, we have gone on for 2.5 hours just on Met Gala.
What? Is it really that long?
It's been really that long. which again is not unheard of for the Wamen Hour Met Gala streams. If you haven't watched the previous Met Gala streams for Wamen Hour, go and do so. They are just as unhinged as this one. Any shilling from you two ladies? Anything you want to mention? Anything you want people to go and listen to, sign up to, etc.? No? Nothing?
Sign up to the website, corncrakemag.com. We don't talk about terrible Met Gala outfits. Like,
it's
English
a lot more
literature
wholesome,
is quality. Yes, it improves the mind. So read English literature, corncrakemag.com, or you can follow me on Twitter at corncrakemag.
Fabulous. Salmiaki, anything from yourself?
Nothing much to show. I guess my my Twitter there, Salmiaki. Yeah, that's about all. I'm glad he just stopped crying for this little stint there.
His poor sod was traumatized by the Met Gala, Met Gala outfits this year. Both links for your Twitter pages are linked below, as is the link for my own Twitter. So please go and follow all of us, because we are chaotic. We've got to keep the streams going. They're very fun. We've got quite the group of Wamen in the background now. I have set up a Ko-fi page, so please go and support me on there. For those who have messaged me asking to donate to this page, to the Wamen Hour streams, and send in super chats, etc., I cannot yet accept those because I do not have enough subscribers. So subscribe, send to your friends, go and listen to the other Wamen Hour videos, not just on this channel, but on Polar Person's channel as well. We have been doing this this is our 3rd year of Wamen Hour now, so it has been going for a while. So keep us going. It's good fun. I can't think of anything else to shill. Go and follow us. Go and follow our Twitter pages. Thank you for joining us, ladies. And the next stream will be in 2 weeks' time. And I cannot remember for the life of me what the topic is. So join us for that one. It'll be fun. Good night, all.
Good night.
See ya.